everyone, it's me, Sandrine. I guess you know me by now already. Today I'll be making you another one of my favorite appetizers. This appetizer is called my double shrimp quesadilla. Now, quesadillas are actually one of my favorites because anytime I go out to eat at a restaurant, I never fail, not even one time, to order a quesadilla. But the only thing I never tried is a shrimp quesadilla, which is what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to make my own. So bear with me. I hope you're watching. In the pan, I already have half a stick of butter. It's already melted. So I'm going to add a cup of green onions to go in. Okay. Cup of green onions. I'm going to add a cup of red bell peppers. Y'all see where I'm going with all the colors? The colors are going to be so bright and fantastic. And I'm going to let this soften up a little bit. Okay? And I'm going to start seasoning it right away. So I'm going to add like half a teaspoon of my ginger and garlic paste. If you see my other videos, you know I love my ginger and garlic paste. So it gives a lot of flavor to most of your dishes. And like I said, you can actually find this at, any grocery store and just go to your rental section or the international section. You can find it. So we're gonna go ahead and stir that in so everything gets nice and melted down. All right. 1 second here. So while this is going, I'm gonna tell you about the rest of the ingredients that are gonna go in. Okay. I have 2 cups of shrimp, and you don't want to overcook your shrimp, and I'll tell you how I'm gonna work that in later. 2 cups of shrimp, of course, the famous Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm going to be using 2 ounces of this, okay? And I'm going to add a little bit of crushed red pepper, so I add 1 teaspoon. It's not going to be too hot, okay? So don't get scared like I always tell you. I'll add that in right away. And what I'm going to do right now is bring the camera a little closer because I don't have any help today. So I want you to take a look at the colors just for a minute. Alright, you see the beautiful onions and the red bell peppers going on with the butter and the crushed red pepper. It already smells fantastic. So what I'm going to do is let this simmer for about 5 to 6 minutes, and I'm going to come back and add my shrimp. So bear with me, ladies. I'll be right with you. And we're back. Thank you guys for joining me back again. Now, while you were gone, or while I was gone, I went ahead and added half a teaspoon of salt. And you see the green bell peppers and the onions already, starting to wilt down. Now I'm going to add, this is my shrimp. I'm going to add 2 cups of shrimp. And what I have done with the shrimp, I just took one, and I scored it down the middle, like so. So that way, when you put it on your tortillas, they're going to lay flat and not bulk up. Remember, we're making a double-decker shrimp quesadilla, okay? And I'm going to tell you about how I came about, the double-decker in just a little bit. I just want you to take a look at those colors. See how they're nicely incorporated there. One escaped. So take a look at the colors. I'm going to go ahead and mix all that in. And once the shrimp cooks for about 5 to 6 minutes. Remember, you don't want to overcook your shrimp. Then I'm going to add my cream cheese. So while that's going, I'm going to tell a little story about, my double-decker shrimp quesadilla. How I came about this recipe is one time, me and my fiance, actually last year, we took a trip to England. And let me set this right. We took a trip to England and we rode one of those double-decker buses. Oh my God. And we had to sit at the top of the bus because we wanted to take a look at the city and see exactly what London was about, how people, dressed and how people interacted and socialized. It was a great experience. So I'm like, I've had a shrimp quesadilla before. Well, not shrimp. I've had a quesadilla before, but I've never had a double-decker shrimp quesadilla. So I'm going to double it up for you guys and then kick it up a notch like Emerald says. What I'm going to do, once my shrimp cooks down for about 5 to 6 minutes, I'm going to come back and show you when I'm going to show you how I'm going to add and incorporate the cream cheese and my other cheese so we can start building up our double-decker quesadillas. So I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, it's been exactly 5 to 6 minutes. My shrimp already cooked and nice and plumped up. And now it's time for, drum roll, it's time for the cream cheese. So I'm going to bring the camera closer so you can see me incorporating the cream cheese and all the beautiful colors and the green bell peppers. I love using bell peppers in general because they give up this very nice aromatic smell, and the taste and the flavor. I mean, it's going to be off the hook. So I'm going to bring the camera closer and show you how I incorporate the cream cheese into my delicious mixture. I hope you can see that. Alright, so there goes my shrimp and all that wonderful sauce. And I did add actually a teaspoon of onion powder to give it that flavor. Although we already had green onions, I just added some more onion powder. I'm going to add my cream cheese. That's 2 ounces of cream cheese. Bear with me here. I know that's noisy. I have to use one hand and work with the other hand. Okay, so 2 ounces of the Philadelphia cream cheese. And I'm using the 1/3 less fat. Not that's going to help any because I already got butter in there. But, you know, just so you don't feel a little guilty that you're eating fatty foods all the time. But believe me, this, once you take a bite into this double shrimp, double-decker shrimp quesadillas, I mean, it's really, you really going to get a party. It's like a party in your mouth. You see all that, the creaminess from the cream cheese. Everything's coming together so nicely. Alrighty. Just wanted you guys to take a look at this. And the shrimp actually doesn't need to cook any longer. So we're good on that. So I'm going to set the camera down now. Turn my shrimp mixture into my bowl right here. And incorporate my other cheeses. So bear with me 1 second here, you guys. We're going to do this real fast, okay? So what I have here is actually, I'm using the cheddar jack cheese. I like the blend flavor. So I'm going to be using 2 cups of these because remember, we're making a quesadilla. So I'm going to turn up my heat, okay? That's my shrimp mixture. Hope you guys can see this. My shrimp mixture, I'm turning into my bowl here. You have to let this stop cooking because you overcook your shrimp, you're going to have rubber into the food, okay? Alright. So I'm going to just eyeball my mixture here. I'm actually going to be using 2 cups of shredded cheddar jack cheese. I'm just going to eyeball it. And I'm going to get all of that mixed up. Right here you see the cheese and the shrimp mixture is going to melt the cheese that I already blended. You can see that. Sorry, I don't have any help today, but we can manage, right? Now, when we come back, I'm going to start assembling my tortillas and making my shrimp quesadillas, and I'll be right back with y'all. Hang in there. Okay, y'all. My mixture's ready. See that beautiful shrimp and the cheese? You see that? It's well incorporated. Okay. What I'm going to do is show you how I'm going to assemble my tortillas, okay, or my quesadillas. I'm going to start with a griddle. Put some butter oil spray on it. Take one of my tortillas, just like so. Put that on there. Now, for the best part, I'm going to assemble my cream cheese and my shrimp mixture. Okay, remember this is a double-decker shrimp quesadilla. I'm sorry. I'm doing this on my own, so bear with me, y'all. Okay. That's how I'm going to assemble that. So that's the first one there. I'm not going to do perfect because I only have one hand right now. So I'm going to take the next tortilla, put that on top. You see that? Nice and flat. Put the next topping, kind of like a lasagna, okay? And oh, that one's trying to get away. You see how creamy and cheesy this quesadilla is going to be? And what goes better with shrimp than cream cheese? I mean, and just cheese in general. Anything that has cheese in it, count me in, okay? And for the last topping, that's my double-decker. What I'm going to do now is add a little bit of oil spray on it again. See that? And since I don't have a panini maker, I have just my griddle, I'm going to use my homemade press. So that way it gets nice and crisp. I hope y'all can hear that sizzle. Okay? Just want to let that rest for a little bit. And I'll show you my final result. That's my final result, you guys. Enjoy. Have a party, dynamite, and it's going to be delicious. Bye.